This is my fourth video in the series, the psychology book. Just 2 minutes.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop.
Apologies. So yeah. So I'll just start with the fourth series. So yeah. Now this particular session is mostly on history of hypnosis and structuralism. It's a very fascinating one. So please hold on this video. So hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Engineering Cubicle, where we break down complex ideas and historical concepts one topic at a time. And today we are diving deep into the world of psychology again and exploring two fascinating concepts. So one is hypnosis and the other one is structuralism. So let's get right into it. So, first of all, introduction to hypnosis, where we are starting with a topic you have probably heard of, which is hypnosis. But where does it come from? Any idea? And what does it really mean? So, the story of hypnosis begins centuries ago. In fact, one of the earliest records of trance like states comes from around 1027 CE, where the Persian philosopher and physician Avicenna, also known as Ibn Sina, wrote about trances in his famous work, The Book of Healing. He didn't call it hypnosis, but it laid the groundwork for what was to come later, right? Fast forward to 1779, when a German physician named Franz Mesmer changed everything. He published a work called A Memoir on the Discovery of Animal Magnetism. Mesmer believed that an invisible force or magnetism flowed through everything, and by using magnets, he could cure people's ailments. Sounds wild, right? Yeah. So, but Mesmer's techniques, through controversial, though it was controversial, it was a huge leap in understanding how suggestion could influence the mind. But it wasn't until the 19th century that the word hypnosis actually came into being. Scottish surgeon James Braid coined the term neurohypnotism in 1843 after realizing that hypnosis didn't require magnets or any special powers. It's just the power of suggestion. But before Braid's breakthrough, there was another key figure, Faria, a Portuguese Goan monk. Fourier disagreed with Mesmer's focus on magnetism and proposed that it's not the magnetizer who has the power, it's the subject's own mind. It's like human owns mind behind the ailments rather than any magnets. Then Faria discovered something he called lucid sleep, where individuals could fall into a trance simply by focusing their attention and accepting suggestions. He would ask his subjects to relax and focus, then command them to sleep with a single word, dormez, which means sleep in French. This laid the foundation for modern hypnosis. So, and this brings us the one of the most fascinating ideas about hypnosis. It's not a form of sleep, but it's a state of focused concentration. So you can also say hypnosis is equals to focused concentration. Then Braid realized that hypnosis is a heightened state of suggestibility, where the mind is open to accepting ideas and suggestions. This was a major shift in thinking, and it influenced many psychologists, including Sigmund Freud, who later explored the power of hypnosis on the unconscious mind. Now, this is an introduction to structuralism. Let's shift gears and talk about structuralism. It's another important idea in the early days of psychology. So, structuralism was all about understanding the basic building blocks of the mind. It's kind of like taking a machine apart to see how the gears and cogs work together to produce a final result. But in this case, the machine is your own mind, right? One of the earliest philosophers to explore this idea was Johann Herbert, who was born in 1776. Sorry. So Herbert was fascinated by how ideas and experiences combine to form concepts. He also believed that ideas never disappear. Once you have had a thought, it stays with you forever. So why don't we remember every single thing we have ever thought about? Uh, Herbert suggested that ideas either combine if they are similar or they resist each other if they are too different. When two ideas clash, they create forces in conflict. Only one idea can remain in your conscious mind while the other gets pushed into the unconscious. The idea was revolutionary for its time. Herbert laid the groundwork for modern psychology, especially when it came to understanding how our mind manages ideas and concepts. In fact, his work later influenced none other than Sigmund Freud, the father of psychoanalysis. Both hypnosis and structuralism have had lasting impacts on psychology. Hypnosis is still used today in various forms of therapy, where structuralism helps pave the way for more advanced theories about how the mind works. Even though these ideas were developed centuries ago, they still hold important lessons for how we understand the brain, consciousness, and human behavior today. So, what do you think? Have you ever been hypnotized or experienced that deep, focused concentration where you lose track of time? Let me know in the comment section. That's it for today's episode of the Psychology book series on engineering in Cubicle channel. If you enjoyed learning about the history of hypnosis and structuralism, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to click the notification bell icon so you don't miss the next episode where we will dive into more fascinating psychological concepts. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.